Hello, hello, everybody. Have another race in the Metroid Fusion 100% tournament this year. This should be an exciting one. Tonight we got mikefood on the left and Darkspy on the right. They're both in the three-person bracket this year since we only had 15 people. But we got the dual face cam set up. This should be hype. Should have this race moving here any minute, so believe they're both ready. All right, looks like we're getting our resets in. Should be starting any second here. Mike does have the jersey on. He's locked in. Gotta watch out for this guy. Yes, Flash. This will be the most hype race. I think. I genuinely think this will be the next closest thing we'll have is tomorrow night with the four-way race. I don't know if we'll be able to top either one of these ones, to be honest with you, though. Yeah, this is a Japanese version. Runs quite a few minutes faster than the English version just because of how much more text you can squeeze into a text box. And looks like we're off. Solid climb from Mike there. This should be a very interesting race. We got two runners of different calibers in regards to the leaderboards, but I know Darkspy has been warming up all kinds of new strats to potentially show off tonight, so we'll see. A lot of them being in the latter half of the game and cleanup. File C is the best. File C is the best. I exclusively run on Profile C. Yeah, starting off here, we don't get too much action. You know, missile segment is pretty cut and dry. Just a very common reset point. Anyone that runs this game knows it's one of those things you just have to bite the bullet on most of the times. You know, you start doing missiles. It's really simple movement, but it's also tight, and you know you can just lose frames here and there. So they all add up after a bit. But you know, me personally, since I started running the game. At first, I took the missile segment way too seriously, and then over time, I was just like, you know what? Doesn't really matter because you got a big RNG point right after that anyway. So at least got to see how that goes. Mike's zooming through missiles here. 208 through the door. That's pretty solid. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this run. I mean, Metroid Fusion 100%. I mean, there's just so many items to pick up in this game that you normally don't see in almost any other category. I mean, 90% we get, you know, the baseline is typically about 5 E-tanks, 50 missiles, and then you don't even pick up any more power bomb expansions. Obviously the low percent categories, but like here in Honda, I mean, you get 250 missiles, 20 E-tanks, 74 power bombs. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to get, and a good portion of it we pick up along the way too, and then save for the very end. You save a few of them for what we call cleanup. After you kill the last boss, you just run back through all the sectors, do your little victory lap, pick up everything that's remaining. Because a lot of them are faster to pick up once you have all the abilities. You can just zoom through a lot of blocks and get enemies out of your way in rapid succession. It's, yeah. Get our first couple of expansions here, as you see on Mike's screen. These are pretty standard. We grab these even at any percent. They're just very quick missiles to pick up, along with you need a couple to kill Arachnus, you know. So let's see how RNG is gonna treat these runners this match. Oh, Mike gets a 0 beam. No way. He's just so carried. Surely he got Scotty's cart before he started doing this race. It's the only explanation. Meanwhile, on the other side, Darkspy is getting beamed up. Man, they're just piling up on him. No mercy from Fusion here. Oh, man. Oh, but he gets the double, though. Saving himself a couple extra ones. Mike with a roll on Arachnus. See if he can grab these green X. Oh, didn't quite get him. They really try to avoid you in this room. I don't know why, but every time you need a missile drop in this room, they just start running away from you every single time. Just like that, though, first boss is done. Got Morph Ball. On our way to Sector 1. You'll see a little more hundo action there, picking up a couple extra items. All done, Darkspy managed pretty well with that fight. That was an awkward looking one. Blue, what's up, Blue? Yeah, I see he's got the Budweiser out. He's ready for tonight. That's all I can tell you. Better watch out. Yeah, Darkspy got pretty lit up on that first eye door. I mean, man, I think it's I want to say it's 9/16 to not get a beam, and then the rest is, or other way around, 9/16 to not get a beam, and then the rest is to get a beam. So, and with the number of eye doors we have, it's around 40-ish max, I believe you can get, which, you know, no one ever really gets that many. A really bad RNG heavy run for us would be, you know, upwards of like 15 to 20 beams, which is, you know, about the worst you'll typically see. And it can obviously go as low as 0, but that's never been recorded as far as we know, except for in tasks, since, you know, it can manipulate the RNG. But Alright, now Mike's moving his way into Sector 1. Got some interesting movement in here. All of it's pretty tight, you know, there's so many things that can go right and wrong in this sector. It's crazy. It's, you know, even to something as simple as these stabilizers that you saw Mike just take out right there. I mean, you gotta be really tight through some of these rooms in Sector 1, because if you're a little slow in that room, you actually miss. Those stabilizers run on cycles, and if you get a bad cycle, it actually takes an extra like second and a half for that stabilizer to finish its animation. So the door's not open for another second and a half. You're just standing there at the door waiting. Ooh, bad pattern in the pirate fall there. That extra one jumped over and gave him some damage. Another big thing with this sector is, you know, resource management is key. I mean, something interesting about this game is if you're at max health, especially in this part of the game, you know, any enemy you take out with max health, you'll just be guaranteed missile drops, and you know, we only have 25 right now, so, and each one of these stabilizers takes 3 to kill, and you gotta use missiles on the pirates as well, so you very quickly can run out of missiles. That's a very common thing you'll see from, you know, newer runners that haven't quite picked up all the strats yet. That's something that'll happen every now and again, is you'll run out of missiles, and then you have no choice but to farm, unfortunately. Just loses a lot of time, because the only farm room we have right before the eye door is, you only get 2 Hornodes to spawn, so you get 2 drops, and depending how much health you have, you'll have to sit there for a very long time to get any missile drops. I agree, Flash. I think Mike is having the time of his life. It's never been better. Alright, now we got a beam for Mike. 2. Ooh. Sketchy looking double attempt there. Ooh. Alright, it saved him. It didn't punish him for not hitting that double. And just like that, we got Charge Core done. Most overpowered beam, I think, of all time in the 2D Metroid games. That thing's got some serious juice on it. At this point now, we'll have this beam for quite a while in the run, and if you use it correctly, you can one-tap a lot of enemies. This thing is just ridiculously powerful. Oh, and there you go. So, Darkspy ran out of missiles. Now he's going to have to go back and forth in this room and kill these Hornodes to try to get missile drops. Alright, he got lucky with one there. All he needs is 3 missiles to take out the eye door. So one more drop and he'll be alright. Oh, there we go. We're good to go. See how this one treats him. 2 beams. 3 beams. Oh, Fusion is just not having it with Darkspy today. Goodness. Each one of these beams is give or take about 2 or 3 seconds, every beam that it shoots. Every eye door, well, the first 2 eye doors you need to hit with 3 missiles. And everyone after that, since we got Charge Beam, you can just get really close with Charge Beam, because it has 3 parts to it. There's the 2 main projectiles of what you see, you know, whenever it hits a wall or a door or whatever. And then there's also a flare that adds extra damage as well. So if you're up close and personal to one of these doors, you can use 1 fully charged Charge Beam shot and take them out from here on out. Oh, so you think so, Flash? Fusion's a confirmed Spain fan? Wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, that farm in Sector 1 for Darkspy, that definitely lost him a very large chunk of time. He had to reload that room like 4 or 5 times. That's major. Gets the D-boost strat for that stabilizer there. We'll love to see it. It's a lot more technical than it looks, believe me. It took me a very long time to pick up that strat. I was very lazy on quite a number of strats that are actually, once you do them a few times, they're a lot easier than you initially thought. That's how it goes with a lot of stuff in this game, because just the way this game's designed, you know, you're just trying to save frames everywhere, you know. At a certain point, you know, you're looking for seconds and, you know, half seconds, whatnot. But then once you get to a point, you're just looking for frames in every single room. Tight movement, you need to have quick jumps, small jumps, quick ledge grabs, all kinds of crazy stuff you got to do to try to just shave off bits and pieces of time throughout the entire run. Dazzer got me on a goo hype in the chat, Dazzer. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you can really visually tell Mike is having a great time. I'm really glad we got the double face cam for this race. That's one thing that's missing out of my stream. I don't have a face cam, so you never get to see my reactions. Especially when I screw up. I agree, Dasser. I think he needs the refill. Mike picking up bombs from this data room here. Unlocking more of the map as we go. In typical Nintendo fashion, you know, you get an item, got to use it right away, as we'll see in a second here. And there you go. Sector 2 is a fun one. I can say that much. After playing this game for a little bit, you get some really tight movement in Sector 2. Ooh. Got that shot on the double on the Zoro. Love to see it. That's a hard strat to pull off. All these rooms in Hundo are on global cycles, so as long as you're in the room, you know, all these Zoros are moving, and they obviously have different patterns like most other Metroid games, and Hundo especially, you know, since you're going out of your way to pick up extra items and whatnot, you'll start seeing some very different patterns than you'd see in a category such as like any %, for example, where they're, you know, you have your 3 or 4 patterns for most rooms and they're pretty fixed, so after a while you get really used to them and you can pretty much manage all of them. But in Hundo, you know, you're going to start with one of those 4 patterns, but depending on how long you take to grab an item or whatnot, it could be completely different than what you're used to, and it can really throw you for a loop. See if Mike gets through this bomb block in time. Oh, just got it. That's a tight strat. Darkspy not too far behind at the moment. Just got bombs for himself. I know early game's a big area of practice for him. Oh, there's that fully charged charge shot on the eye door. Insta-kill. Mike's on actually a really solid base entering in here at 16-2x. Zosby's treating him okay. Nothing crazy. All these extra jumps, it can be a big time loss in any category in this game. Oh, that was a bad round, man. Whew. It always breaks even one way or another, tell you that much. So Zosby can have An ideal Zazaby would be 0 jumps on the first phase, and then 1 jump on the second phase, and 2 on the third phase, which would total to 3 jumps, which is the most ideal you can have. And then on the worst end of the spectrum, it would be 12 jumps. And believe me, you can lose quite a chunk of time for a 12 jump. It is not a happy day whenever that happens. Zosby is by far one of the biggest RNG heavy points in early game for this run. Textbook sack skip by Mike there. Big benefit of in Hundo, since we already have 4 E-tanks, you can just completely eat a hit from sacks there, and you can just run right up to it, get frozen, eat the 1 super, and then just keep running. Much easier than what we do in any percent if you'd have anything less than 3 E-tanks. Darkspy with more beams. He knows he's getting hosed right now. But hey, he's making the most of it. He's having a great time. Not a bad first round for him there. Missing a double on that core there. Ooh, but a beautiful sweet spot, though. Love to see that. Crazy how much time you can lose for sweet spots in this game. All the cores in every room you fight a boss, they all have a very distinct spot where the core X wants to go once you finish it, and that's if you can get it right in that spot every time, that would be the earliest possible time you can pick it up. And sometimes if you're a little off, it can just sit there and float around the spot for a little bit, cost you 1 to 3 seconds. Some cases it can be even worse. Ooh, Darkspy, I thought you were gonna go for it. Playing it safe, I respect it. So you got to see us go out of the way a little bit once we got bombs there in Sector 2. Get some extra items along the way, just because those few you get after bombs, they're just so far out of the way you can't save them for cleanup. Just based on the current route that we use, and it's your first little taste of true hundo. You're going out of the way a little bit to grab those items, but Sector 4, man, anybody will tell you that runs this game. I mean, Sector 4 is just peak fusion. You get great music, movement's awesome, these rooms are well designed. I mean, it's just everything about it. Fantastic. You get a little bit of it in Sector 2, but in Sector 4, that's when you really start to get technical with some of the movement. I mean, you gotta really be tight, especially on Hundo. You gotta be really tight with a lot of this stuff. And I can tell you from doing the Hundo runs I've done, I mean, you get some of these rooms right, you just know it felt good. Because they are just so quick. Solid gymnast room from Mike there. Yeah, Flash. That's Darkspy is still not too far behind yet. I mean, especially in a category like Hundo, the more we go, I mean, mistakes in Hundo, they just add up so quickly. I mean, some of those items, you know, you can just lose 20 plus seconds in, you know, any given item. It's just crazy. Ooh, Mike missing that shot on Saris. He's gonna have to 3-round here. Oh, 4-round. Oh man. Ideal stuff. He's lucky he got that off. Wow. Goodness. Mike's playing with fire here on this boss. Almost got the double. So, an ideal Saris, you know, you saw Mike kind of waiting there for the very first shot. Ideally for Saris, you can kill Saris's first phase in 2 shots, because you get that 2 part of the charge and the flare, which is just enough damage to do it in 2 shots. But if any part of that misses, then bare minimum you're doing a 3-round, or in Mike's case, you know, he probably hit 1 part of the charge on both of those extra 2 rounds, so in result had to do a 4-round. Which can lose a lot of time, because Saris activates the speed booster ability whenever you hit it, and it'll sit there and run through its cycle every single time, so... Nonetheless, still cruising our way through Sector 4 here, from both runners. Oh, there comes another one from Mike, man. He's locked and loaded. He's ready to go. Alright, Mike's gonna grab another item here as he exits Sector 4. Let's see how Saris goes for Darkspy. Looked like a clean first shot there. Hopefully he can get a good pattern to work with. Ooh. Oh, just missed that 1 part of the charge. Yeah, that's a hard pattern to work with. Surely we can lock in the 3 here. Ah. You gotta react so quick for that middle pattern. It's just so fast. Oh, we're taking a dip. Oh, with the pseudo screw kill though? Oh man. Surely he watched that clip of Barrier from way back in the day. I mean, looked almost exactly like it. Ooh, almost fell in again. Just saved himself. There was a pure example of the sweet spots on the core. He had to sit there and wait for a quick second before he could pick up that pick up the speed booster ability. Alright, so Darkspy here. Just gonna wrap up these last couple items here in Sector 4, because we only end up saving 2 more for later in the game, just because they're not too far out of the way. We try our best not to come back deep into Sector 4 again. Stayed in the electrocuted water a lot longer than I think he planned to. You thought it would be a 7-round flash. Come on, man. Have some faith in our GOAT. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Mike wanted to go for the strat where you kill that stretchy there, but oh, went for shine break. Tried to store really early. Can you get it? Can you get it for this time though? Ah, oh, not quite. Dang, such a cool strat. But man, it's also tight. This is like many other strats. We have visual cues and whatnot for it, but ideally, you try to break just that one speed block, and you get to store your spark for the next room. It's not easy to pick up. Mike making good use of that pattern. There's usually that pattern with the side hoppers, you get hit. That one's in the air like that. The height that you shoot your missiles at, they don't always hit. Oh. Almost, Mike. Almost, Mike. I was really hoping you got that with the late storage. Oh yeah, just look at Mike. He's just having such a great time. Alright, let's see how he fares with box here. Can he get quick kill? Clean, 5-shot. Oh, and another 5-shot. Oh yeah, he's excited about that one. That box strategy right there that you saw Mike do saves 3 seconds over what is the ordinary box kill that most people pick up when they first start playing the game. That was a bit of a rough room for him there, though, with that side hopper. Did anyone else catch that simultaneous sip there that we just had? It's almost like they're connected. Why did Mike lose 4 hours on Super Split? Couldn't tell you. Didn't look too shabby. I mean, the only major one he did was miss Shine Break. He had to run back for Shine Break, but I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. High five, yeah, tell him, Rage. That was a high five sip. That's hype. 40 seconds. Oh. I wasn't looking at his splits. 40 seconds though, that's pretty massive. Not sure if Darkspy will go for the quick kill box strat here with the E-tanks he's got left. Normally you come in here with at least 3 or 4, so it's a lot more comfortable because box does a lot of damage every time you run into it, so we'll see. Ooh, he went for Data Spark, almost had it, got a diagonal. Started holding L just a little bit too early. Alright, let's see what he does here. Oh, he's still gonna go for it. Respect. Got a 3-shot there. 4. Oh, and snuck in that last missile and jumped out just in time, preventing some damage there. That's huge. Gets that farm though. It's critical. Gotta be careful with these side hoppers. With this health he's got left, he can get one tapped real quick. Darkspy's threshold for air here is very low with that kind of health. Oh, Mike going for this. Oh, just barely didn't get it. Oh, man. Ate a lot of damage for going for that. Normally we just sit there and wait for a split second, and then you can you do a very low jump and shoot sacks. You can actually get away with making sacks turn around and it'll jump over the spot where you're morphed at. Pretty easy, quote-unquote skip if you want to call it, but then there's that one where you utilize your iframes. You can go through sacks while you still have the iframes, and you can just about make it to that those crumble blocks when you get frozen. Mike had to have been just barely off. Over half of his morph ball was hanging over the edge there. Alright, Mike's fighting what Flash Frost would call it his beach ball, aka Megacore. Very, very hard boss for people to pick up when they first start the game. It's got some technical aspects to it for sure. Looks like Darkspy walked away for a bit here. Not sure if this is the potty break or what's happening. Still nothing from Darkspy yet. Definitely cooking some serious time here. Not sure what happened. Oh, that's what it is. You're probably right, Barrier. We're doing bathroom percent. We must have had this whole thing all mixed up. Hand wash skip? Oh, certainly. I mean, you gotta optimize these frames. I mean, come on, Rage. You gotta go for hand wash skip here in a situation like this. Every frame matters. See, Clue gets it. Gotta go for a strat like that, take some shortcuts, you're good to go. Alright, well, with that brief intermission, Darkspy's going to make his way through Sector 6 here. Gotta be careful, though. You cannot touch any of these blue X. They do exactly 69 damage, so, one of those and he's done. Got some good patterns, though, from the blue X. It's good to see. Should be able to make it through this with no problem. Fortunately, we have this E-tank in the next room, so if he gets to there, then we're all good. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, on the other side, we got Mike making his way over to Sector 5. Various says, I've heard hand wash skip saves about 20 seconds. That's probably pretty accurate. I don't know if we've ever properly timed it, but you know, now that we got room timer for fusion, that might help that matter quite a bit. Yeah, me too, Rage. It's just for me, it's just muscle memory to always shoot those 3 blues anyway. But I mean, you don't really have to ever. But all right, Darkspy taking the safe approach and killing everything in his way in a wine cellar on that side. That's another typical room you don't see in any other category, but 100%, and it can have some really weird patterns. Sometimes you got to really move your hand in some awkward ways that you've never done before. I don't remember anyone ever dying in that room, but I would not be surprised. Especially if you went for a sack skip too. Oh man. Situation like Mike's, I mean, he went for it, got 2 free shots and a super missile, so he had 1 tank left at that point. Oh, there's a nice double from Darkspy on Mega Core. An alright sweet spot. Mike having some fun with the super missiles here. Make that lovely crunching noise. He's got quite a few though. I think he can spare a couple. Oh, at any percent rage. I'm surprised he'd go in that room in any percent ever. The only other category I've went in that room for was 200 missiles, I believe. Mike just cruising his way through Sector 5. Alright, let's see how Mike fares with this upcoming room. Can be a very challenging one for people just starting off in 100%. Opting to not shoot the pancake to spawn the Ripper. Ooh, that's far. Ooh, he just made that. You can tell by the look on his face, he was not ready to get on top of that Ripper. That room can be really challenging depending on what strat you go for, because if you use the pancake to spawn the Ripper, better hope you don't fall, because you will be reloading the room. There's no way back up. You cannot make it. Alright, we have confirmation in the chat from Darkspy. That was indeed bathroom percent. I would certainly assume we went for hand wash skip. I mean, maximum time save if you're going to go for that strat. Ooh, Mike just barely not getting the 4-frame jump there. Land on the ledge. Alright, my seasoned fusion runners, you know what to do. Help the chat out here. You know what to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There is an emergency in Franker's Z. I agree. Monkey needs a gift sub instantly. Who can help a brother out? Alright, put your guesses on Mike's final time for emergency in the chat. What do you think he's gonna get? $420? Okay. Okay. This part of the run that Mike's on is such a fun part of the run. I mean, we have this movement for emergency just so optimized at this point. I mean, the only real concern you have in any category is the eye door, basically, and yeah, this part is just, it's another one of those sections. It's just so satisfying to pull off correctly. Ooh, Mike just barely making it on that stretchy. Oh, oh. Mike taking some serious hits through these rooms. I mean, shoot. Flash, you might be right with that guess. Surely if Flash gets that, he gets a gift sub, right? I mean, come on. And there's a beam for him. 2 beams. 3 beams. You getting the classic 3-beam emergency? Yep. Alright, lock in for this 420. This is it. Ooh, missing a double there. Oh, missing all of his doubles. Dang, Flash, you were pretty close. If you would hit 1 double, I mean, that's definitely a 420. Certainly. I think you are just that good, Flash. Herc better watch his 6, man. You're on him. Alright, well now we'll get to see Mike cruise through some of these rooms. This is the point in Hundo you basically play any percent for quite a few minutes. There's just no items that are worth getting at this current moment, so you just proceed as normal as you would any category you're playing here for quite a bit. I think the next out of the quote-unquote out of the way item we're gonna get is yeah, elevator missile. Otherwise, we won't see any more Hundo related activity until he gets back to Sector 5. Darkspy had a great post-ice missiles room there, though. Looked like he forgot to. He almost forgot to go there. Flash says, "I am not worried about Herc. You heard it here first. Live on Speedgaming 3. Not even worried." And you're gonna use, isn't that his emote, Flash? You're gonna use his own emote too. You guys are really at each other's necks. I need to see this play out. I really need to see this play out. Ooh, Darkspy getting the 4-frame jump though. Ooh, and the R-shot strat. Nice. Yeah, like I said, this part of the game, you're literally just playing any percent. There's just not all that much going on that's Hundo specific. I mean, this whole detour that Mike's making right now after leaving Sector 3, this is all just added in so you can save the animals. And I know Monkey would back me up on this. We do not care. We are not saving the animals. If we didn't have to, we would not be doing it. Frames are just better. It's not even close. Mike went for impossible strat. I respect it. That's a hard one. Because it is actually just impossible. We got the speed boost, though. Not too shabby. Alright, what are we thinking for Darkspy in Emergency? What's the guesses for Darkspy? $435. Alright, so you're thinking he gets like, what, a 1 beam tops? Has cleaner movement than Mike throughout? Nice shot, cancel, Mike. You try to go for the one-handed strat. Darkspy playing it safe through that room, freezing everything in his way, not taking any chances. Alright, see how many beams he gets here. 1. Oh, just 1. Flash, you might be... Surely this man has to get a gift sub. I mean, come on. He guesses both of these. Nope, missing a double there. That first one's pretty tough. I think he didn't get that one either. Oh, but he snuck in that one with a sweet spot. Love to see it. And there goes Mike picking up the only item, out of the way item that we don't normally get in any percent. At least with RTA optimizations now. If I'm not mistaken, that's an IGT missile there. If you're focusing on your IGT time, that's a missile you pick up. Nice elevator snipe, Mike. Alright, now that Mike's back in Sector 5, we go pick up power bombs here, and then we'll unlock even more blocks and areas within the map. We'll actually get some more Hundo-specific activity coming up. Oh, looks like he's going for the wall jump strat here. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, almost. Kind of worked, though. It looked pretty quick. Alright, let's see if we can nail this wall jump strat. Beautiful. That's tough. Definitely one of the faster ways to pick up that E-tank there. To get up to that ledge. How the game wants you to do it is freezing that ripper in a very specific spot so you can jump across, but depending, like many other rooms, depending on the pattern you get, it can be just super slow. If it's moving to the left when you first enter in, you gotta wait for it to move back to the right just enough to where you can pick it up. Ooh, that power bomb looks a little low. I don't know if that's gonna reach the top. Let's see. Oh, it just did. There's an example. Gotta wait for that ripper. If it's any bit past that pipe there, you won't be able to make that jump, unfortunately. Mike's really trying some new one-handed strats this run. Doing pretty well for one hand. I've never thought about doing that myself, so you know. Oh, again waiting for a ripper. Not a great pattern. Other than the waiting, dealt with that room just fine. Not quite getting the spark on the way out. That's a really tight spark. You can jump through that door just enough to where you hit that first bomb block there that you saw him break. It's really tight. I haven't been able to get it in quite a while. Sometimes I just commit to not even going for it because I just know I'm probably not gonna get it. Alright, Mike's gonna have the best text in the game. Bang! Short, sweet, and to the point. Samus, get to the ship. Love that text. Zero effort text. Oh, I agree. Mike is having the time of his life. You can tell he's having a great time. Gets a little break from his zero mission shenanigans because he's been back on the ZM any percent grind. Gotta love it. Second place, still wants more. Oh, went for the strat there where you can place the power bomb on the crumble blocks, but I didn't quite get those two right there. That's unfortunate. Usually when you do that, you can just have one bomb block there to take out, and then you can place that power bomb in the corner like you did to reveal the power bomb expansion in the corner, but just barely not getting that one block. JRP jump for the fans. Let's go, Mike. Yeah, he's excited about that one. Love to see it. Alright, chat, what are we thinking? We can get up to 4 beams and 5 rounds on this next boss. What are we thinking? Good or bad RNG? We got Mike pausing for a second here. Alright, we're back. Foaming up, perhaps. He's really locking in right now. That is true. We need the instant replay on that instantly. Alright, let's see what kind of luck we get here on this boss. So carried. No beams. Wow. Not opting to go for the quick 1 round here. Oh, 3 rounds maybe? 4 rounds. Oh, 0-4. We're not going for the quick 1 round strat. He maxed out on the Yakuza rounds. That loses quite a bit of time. He's getting a less than favorable phase 2 here. I mean, Yakuza's just going all over the place for him. Really struggling to hit that. Alright, maybe he got a rhythm. There we go. Yeah, I think so too, Rage. I think Scotty would be very proud of Mike's fight. He did a great job. And just like that, we got space jump now for Mike. We can now jump infinitely. That R shot didn't work out too well for him in Vine Room there. That's a tough room. Ooh, he got real close to Sax there. That could have been big damage if he got hit. Just barely getting that spin jump around and morphing. Ooh, not quite getting the power bomb. This will be interesting. He's gonna have to deal with all these Poyos here. They unfortunately do not die quite that easily, especially with how many of them there are, and Y-beam takes a little bit to widen out. One beam. Two beams. Three beams. Ooh, man. Four beams! No way. I think those spores threw Mike for a bit of a loop there, but now he's locked in. He's got his missile rhythm back. For Notori here. Oh, didn't quite get that double. Oh, didn't quite. He tried to get a tight one in there too. I don't know if that one was. Maybe not, but you still got that last one. That's all that matters. It was a pretty rough fight for Mike there. Second half of Notori, he was really struggling to get his rhythm locked in on the missiles. Went for a diagonal shot there. He's lucky he got that off. Oh my. Two beams for Darkspy on Yakuza. Hopefully his rounds are a little better than 4. We'll see. Three. Slightly better. Getting a much more favorable second phase, dealing with it very well. Making sure you, oh yeah, hit all those shots. Not quite getting the doubles on the core though. Just a bit early on that first shot. But did get a pretty solid sweet spot. New route, Mike? Just missed the elevator. Darkspy dealt with Vine Room. Not too bad there. I don't know if you meant to place a bomb there. Took me quite a while to find that out. Apparently, Sax has ears. If you place a bomb in the beginning of that room, it'll be on the right side of the room instead of the left, like it normally is when you first enter in. I'm not sure if Darkspy was ready for that or not. As far as I know, he doesn't ordinarily go for that strat. Oh, Mike going for Nightmare Space Boost? Oh! Just barely had downward momentum coming through that door. You got pretty far, though. I respect it. Alright, let's see how Darkspy fares with Notori here. Getting a no beam, that's clutch. That in itself saves about 10 to 12 seconds over what happened to Mike. Solid missile rhythm. Ooh, getting hit back into the flower again. See if he can get some doubles on the core here. There's one. Oh, a double-double. Love to see it. Going for a third just to be sure. Alright, only one. Not too bad for Mike going into Grav here. He's been getting... That Notori door was real bad. 4 beams. Makes 5 now in the past 2 doors. Looks like Mike finished another one. See how his nightmare fight goes. I think he just got the opener well enough. He'll be alright here with the pattern. Oh yeah, he's in good shape. Ooh, he didn't get Nightmare to stop though. Ooh, that's funky. There we go. He jumped up after the first cycle around. I thought Nightmare would have stopped for him. Oh, there we go. There's the double. I agree, Blue. He looks like he's really holding that in. He's really locked into this race. However, Darkspy already did take bathroom percent, so, you know. I didn't shoot the door open there, just bonked right into it. Good question, Borkoda. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. Start to lose track after a while. Let's call it 4. That's probably a pretty safe assumption. I mean, as far as we are in the run. But I agree, Flash. He's having a great time. You know, that's all that matters. You know, we're all here to have fun, play some Metroid Fusion. Ooh, saved a frame there with that, freezing that fish. Got boosted forward just a hair. Ooh, just getting around that fish. Nice, Mike. Well, there's your answer. Mike can confirm it is 6. I agree, Barria. He's on very good pace. For Budweiser percent. It look like we're stopping again? Okay, we're back. Maybe he was considering bathroom percent. Free E-Tank incoming. Let's see. Darkspy's chugging his way through Sector 5 here. Let's see how free this E-Tank really is, Darkspy. Ooh, another no beam. Ooh, and he gets it. Yes, sir. Let's see if he can lock in this nightmare fight. Mike took quite a number of hits in that room. Looks like one of the charges of the missiles didn't quite hit on the first pirate. Alright, Darkspy tanked a couple missiles on the opener, but he still might be alright. We'll see what kind of pattern he gets here. Ooh, that's weird. Alright, but he backed it up. He backed it up pretty good. That should work. Yep. As long as you can get Nightmare to stop, you'll be in good shape. Sometimes Nightmare gets going, it's really hard to see what's going on. Oh, and beautiful Mike. Nailing Kago Spark. That trick is one of the harder ones in Hundo, to say the least. And believe me, especially this far into the run, it can be really nerve-wracking. Because it's one of those perfect examples of one of those items. It's like you either hit this or you're losing 20 seconds. It's really just that simple. It's that can weigh over your head, especially, you know, you're starting out Hundo, you've done a few runs, now you're a minute ahead going into diffusion, you're like, oh man, I gotta really lock in to hit this. Darkspy almost didn't go far back enough for those speed blocks. We have a pretty distinct visual cue on the floor. Little line in the floor. This is the minimum you have to go back to get that speed there. Alright, now you kind of see Mike doing a very small detour back through Sector 4 here, grabbing these last couple items that we ended up saving. Mostly save those just due to the fact that, you know, it's a lot easier to get out of these rooms with space jump, like that first item, and then that item right there, you need power bombs, so it's the main reason we saved them for this point in the run. Just a lot faster to grab them now, and you'll see later, now that we've grab those two items, we are completely done with all of the items in Sector 4. 100% completion in Sector 4. Which will make cleanup a lot easier with no extra detours. Once we start using the sector connectors, once we have screw attack. One day, Flash, I believe you will join the club. Surely. You will start getting Nightmare E-Tank just like that. I think we had another SIP high five just a second ago. Love to see it. Oh, just one jump off the space boost there from Mike. Getting into this room. Similar situation with this item that Mike's picking up now, you know. Just a lot easier to get in now since, you know, we got some screw blocks in this room that'll make a exit during cleanup just far cleaner. And way more comfy. So far, so good out of Darkspy, though. His lower 4 isn't looking too bad. Opting to just not kill that pirate. Ooh, Mike got a very unfavorable pattern there. Kind of ran out of options of what he was going to do. Looks like he's just using missiles instead of his plasma beam. Didn't quite get the spark storage. Oh, and he opened the door on accident and jumped back through the door. Oh, Darkspy just barely not getting the spark on Kago here. That's unfortunate. At least he got through the Kago. That saves a lot more time than not getting through the Kago at all. Textbook backup. That's all you can ask for with that kind of trick. You don't get it first try. Mike's doing a different looking strat when he opened up for Xbox here. It looked like he was trying to do a D-boost opener. Not going for wave doubles, understandably so. Probably the hardest doubles to pull off on a core in the entire game. So they're, as of right now, they're still about a segment apart. Darkspy's just now starting the wave beam segment, while Mike on the other side just finished it up. So, couple minutes disparity here that we're seeing. Oh, come on, Mike. You didn't line up the Metroids. Thought you had my back, man. Come on.
60 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Solid 55 restricted sector, though. Not sure which streams you guys have open, but we also have more. We had another race that started about 5:30, I believe, on Speedgaming 2. Another race in the Fusion tournament. We had Destructor versus Metal Glen Solid, and just went over there really quick to see what was going on. It looks like Destructor won that race with a final time of 1:38.17. And Glenn is just wrapping up the rest of the game here, starting off the final escape sequence. Mustard clears ketchup from Mike. An exact quote from Mike Food. I don't know what our thoughts are on that one, chat. I don't think I agree. Ketchup is just the catch-all, works on everything. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong with ketchup. Ooh, Mike getting the power bomb strat. Love to see it. Ordinarily, those when you kill that Garuba, those X will float around for a split second before they actually go spawn that gold pirate, which actually what allows you to unlock that door. And as you saw Mike do there, ooh, he fell back through the room. As you saw Mike do there, you can place a power bomb. It'll kind of suck them in, so they don't have to wait around quite as long. That's a weird room though, because we've as of recently, we've started looking more into every now and again, for some weird reason, with the way the X travel in that room. There's a possibility that they just circle around where they die at the Garuba, and just kind of makes an infinite loop, and you're kind of just stuck. So you have to reload the room and do the entire thing again, unfortunately, if that happens to you. Another one beam for Mike. His endgame RNG has been just a smidge less than favorable. Guess that's the cost of doing business since you got carried on the morph door, you know. Like I said, Fusion always breaks even one way or another. Looks like Mike's opting to use missiles on Ridley instead of charge shots. At this point, we have a maxed out beam, so it's definitely the strongest thing to use, but I mean, you can use missiles. Especially if you have enough of them, which we do here in Hundo. No rando. Barry, you can't tell me you've never done that, even when you were a kid. I mean, come on. I mean, you put ketchup on fries. I mean, what's the difference? I don't do it now. I'm more of a baked potato guy now, but, you know. Obviously, I do not put it on a baked potato. That is for butter, salt, and pepper exclusively. But that's probably true, Borkoda. Honestly, that's probably very true. I just don't understand. Well, after that pretty long Ridley fight, using missiles instead of charged wave shots, Mike did get through it, and now he's starting cleanup. So we'll get to see his victory lap around the rest of the sectors again and pick up all the remaining items to get 100%. Darkspy about a segment behind now. He's in the Ridley segment, similar kind of a thing. He was just about starting it whenever Mike finished it, so still quite a number of minutes apart here. Surely we'll get to see some really cool strats out of Mike, you know. 6th place on the leaderboards. Gotta have some cool tricks up his sleeve for cleanup. Alright, so let's see if Mike can get saveless here on these 2 items. Gets that first one. Textbook. Ooh, that was a bit far on the shot cancel. I don't know if he'll quite make that. Ooh, he does. Pretty far in the door there. Love to see it. That shot cancel, I wasn't too sure if he was going to be able to pull that off. Oh, Darkspy going for the power bomb strat late it just a tad early. They weren't quite fully spawned yet. Destructor, thank you for the raid. I saw the end of the race. GG's. Congrats on the W and the 138. I'm very excited to have you in the four-way race with me, you, Hercules Bench Press, and Barria tomorrow night. That'll be a great time. Yes, sir. Let's go, Des. I'm really excited for that one. That'll be really cool to see 4 races at the same time from 2 different brackets as well. And you can see on the flip side here, Darkspy is opting to do the significantly more powerful charge shots instead of missiles on Ridley. Should be a substantially faster fight. Mike's finishing up Sector 1 there. Ooh, lost the speed boost. Didn't quite jump early enough there. Ooh, and he got hit by the side hopper. He might be able to still get this off. We can. And we're opting to get this item now. Oh, but he got hit by a Ryu. Oh, no. Surely with nothing in the way, we can back this up now. There we go. Struggle to manage that room a little bit. Every time you kill one of these enemies, they just keep respawning. Oh, and he just nipped that Ryu there. He won't be able to get a speed boost. He'll have to get this on his second lap around. And with that, we have Darkspy making his way through, getting back into Sector 1 to start cleanup. Oh, Mike just barely not beating those extra flames left over from the enemy. Looks like he's picked a stride back up after that that mishap in the first room in Sector 3 here. Darkspy opting to not go for Saveless, probably a safer bet there. Guarantee yourself the spark rather than missing it. Ooh, Mike getting the tight spark. That's a real easy one to mess up. I've done that quite a number of times in 100% attempts. Tell you that. Stored right on the block and got himself going up real quick. Alright, now we gotta get a space boost, or yeah, we gotta get a shine spark going here so we can get those 2 items you couldn't get earlier. Alright, looks like we're good. Oh! One is a little too high. That's only 4 blocks there that you have to work with. I wasn't sure. That was a pretty low power bomb. I didn't think that was gonna hit. Oh, Glenn, I'm seeing you in the chat as well. GG's. Alright, we got Darkspy going for the Sector 1 space boost. Can he get the whole thing? Gets through the door. Oh, just nipping the ledge there. Still pretty quick through the other room, so it's not too bad. Still about a segment apart here. Darkspy's finishing up Sector 1, and Mike is now starting Sector 5 cleanup. Ooh. Looks like we have a different route than what Mike's doing. Darkspy might be going for an older route of some variety. Going to Sector 2 already. Could be going for a reverse cleanup, perhaps? I feel that, Glenn. Yeah, it looks like Darkspy is going backwards in the typical route here. Already doing Sector 2 cleanup. You'll see Mike get there in due time. Was able to get the freeze and Ripper Tower there, though. This is real interesting. We got 2 completely different cleanup routes happening right now. Normally how we do it in this category is the way you see Mike doing it right now. Normally we finish in Sector 2 because then you pop back out up in the main deck in the reactor, where you saw us take the shortcut earlier when we were going to fight Notori. Looks like Darkspy is opting to do that first instead. Alright, let's see if Mike can get this space boost. Looks clean. Money. Yeah, he's excited about that one. Massive time save for going for that one. Oh, just not getting through those speed blocks on that jump. Yeah, this must be some different route that he either came up with, or I don't know. I don't know the full scope of the old route that we used to use, but I do know it went backwards in comparison to what we do now. Darkspy handling Zosby Speedway with ease there. And then we got Mike just cruising his way through Sector 6 cleanup. Definitely one of the most challenging ones in the cleanup portion of the run. There's a lot of very technical speed boost tricks to pull off here. And they are all very, very large time saves. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out too, Glenn. You must be doing a new route or a different route. I'm not too sure. Yeah, this is really the route of all time. Cannot lie to you. Oh, Mike almost hit that vertical one there. Oh, Mike has to reload Pillar Highway. Oh no. If you hit any of those vertical pillars, you will have to reload the room because you will not be able to get a speed boost. I think he would have been alright there, but he's playing it safe and reloading the room just in case. Luckily, he's going to take his time, make sure he hits all of them perfectly. Oh, and he hit it again! Oh, no. Oh, no. He's just a tad bit too far to the right for that, for the vertical pillar to spawn. Alright, that one looks good. Alright, we're back. So where you see Darkspy going now, ordinarily we fall through this room in the traditional route. And then we, like I said, then we go through Sector 2 and that's where we finish up cleanup. But it looks like we're just outright going backwards, so we might get some high fives here coming up. Yeah, we got one right here. Lock in. Bang! It's been looking like he's been struggling with that for quite a bit, Perry. He looks very stiff at the moment. Oh, Darkspy gonna go for the space boost. See if he can get this. It looks a little high through the door, yeah. At least it got in though. Doesn't have to go the whole way back. Eh, his positioning was a little off there. That one should be good. There we go. Oh, I wasn't looking at Mike's screen. He must have fell through the crumble blocks. Oh, right there, yeah. I agree, Flash. This is way more hype than I ever thought it would be. I mean, we did say that at the beginning of this run. We said this would be a very hype race, and it is not upset in any regard. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if we'll be able to top this. I mean, we got two completely different routes happening right now. I mean, this is just crazy. Oh, Darkspy just missing those speed blocks. Unfortunate. Alright, that time we got it. Hey, even with this different route, it looks like Darkspy's having the time of his life. That's all you can ask for. Now, all those rooms you saw Darkspy do when he first entered into Sector 2, you're going to see Mike do now. Dealt with Ripper Tower with ease. Love to see it. Well done, Mike. Oh, it looks like Darkspy tried to go for the crumble jump there. It's a frame perfect input. Oh, and you almost got the ledge grab. Was able to get a crumble jump there, not quite able to grab the ledge. Yeah, now he's going for the normal normal bomb jump strat. Giving him some trouble though. There we go, now we got it. So once Darkspy leaves here, all he's going to have left to clean up is going to be Sector 3. He's got a couple more items to pick up here in Sector 6. As for leaving, I'm not sure which direction he's going to end up going from Sector 3. Ooh, and we're going for Pillar Highway boost. Got the entry, but not the space jump there to continue the space boost. Looks like we're going to back this up just fine, though. Yep. Ah, just a smidge high going through that door, Darkspy. Looks like Mike went for the speed keep there. Oh, wasn't quite moving before he started to go for that spark. There we go, now we're back. Alright, looks like Darkspy finished up Sector 6, so now we're gonna head over to 5 and 3. Again, doing this cleanup completely backwards. And with that, Mike has one more item, I believe, for 100%. Didn't look like he missed anything. That concludes the sector wrap up there. And that will be the last item that Mike will pick up. Last power bomb expansion. I didn't even see Darkspy not grab this item in the space jump segment. Killed that Ripper though with screw attack. He's gonna have to reload this room. He looks very excited about it as well. Ooh, that's a bit far. Really having some trouble with this room. Boy, now we gotta wait for the Ripper too. There we go, we got it. Yeah, this is a very different route. I don't know if I've ever seen one like this before. Alright, we got a minute here with Mike doing the final text. One-handed nonetheless, of course. Yeah, this room will be interesting for a Darkspy. He'll definitely have to reload it. Mike's gonna four shot, you think? Ooh, gets the boost through that. There's speed blocks there, though. Ooh, we're going for a space boost here, Darkspy. Love to see it. Didn't hold a charge, though. If he would have gotten that R shot, that would have been super cool. Alright. See if he can get this four shot. Oh, and he does. Great prediction flash. Mike just doing this fight textbook so far. Can we get triple double? Oh, missing the double there on the core. That one looked good. Not too shabby, only one missed double. I kind of figured as such, Blue. You gotta respect it though. He's locking in. He's trying to get this run completed. You know, nothing stands in his way from doing this run. I am pretty sure I can make out what he just said reading his lips there. He's going for the bathroom percent skip, and he is just locking in. It's almost there in front of you, Mike. Nice zigzag. Maybe that's a strat to go faster, you know. If he finishes the run as quick as possible, he'll be able to get to bathroom percent. Just missing low height. Oh, we're going for pogo? Got a couple off of it. Yes, Mike. Yes. Showing off pogo for the viewers. Yes. What a madman indeed. And that confirms 100% items for Mike. We got full E-Tanks, 250, 74. And that's a GG, Mike. Mike locking in a final time of 146.14. And now you have earned bathroom percent. Congratulations, Mike. You finally did it. Alright, looks like Darkspy is going to opt to use this navigation room to do the final text. Yes, Blue, but he did earn it. He definitely did earn it. He powered right through that run, and now he can finally do bathroom percent. Alright, Darkspy is going to make his way over to the final fight against Sax. I agree, Barry. Legendary route. That was very cool for him to display that for us. Darkspy says in chat, I spilled cider on my desk. That is very sad. And that'll be the last item for Darkspy. Alright, it looks like Mike will not be joining us for a post-race interview, unfortunately. Alright, let's see if Darkspy can lock in the 4-shot on Sax. Oh! Didn't quite get the freeze on one of the shots. Backed it up with the 5th, though, on the bottom. Looks like a clean double. Missed that one. Got the sweet spot out of it, though. That's all you can ask for.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination planet SR-388. Propulsion sequence activated. Destination planet SR-388.
Ooh, just saving the spark there. Not quite getting low height. There we see Mike's final screen, again confirming 100%. And it looks like we got double pogo. Darkspy got it too. Alright, we got Darkspy confirmed at 100%, 250, 74, 20. And that's a GG. Alright, we will get Darkspy in here real quick. It'll be pretty brief though, because we have another fusion race coming up at 8 o'clock. We got Monkey and Rage. Darkspy! Yo! That was so how'd you feel about that run?
Dude. I mean, listen, as soon as I was at Ridley and I saw plus 335, I was like, nah, I am not doing regular cleanup. I am throwing a curveball for the audience.
That was quite an interesting route. Chat was loving it.
I mean, listen, I don't know if that's the quote official reverse cleanup route. I just improvised as I went because I literally just decided, you know what? Fuck Sector 3. I'm going into Sector 2. And just go from there.
Well, I mean, to get a sub 2 hour with that's pretty impressive.
I
I don't
mean,
know what the time difference is with the two cleanup routes because we got to see the regular one from Mike, of course, and then
yeah,
your
of course.
pseudo reverse cleanup. So that was quite a
I mean,
display to see.
To be fair to myself, I was only +7 to Mike, doing reverse cleanup nonetheless.
Not too shabby.
So I mean, that's gotta count for something, right?
Well, it was an
dude.
awesome, super hype race nonetheless, and I'm glad
Oh,
I got
yeah,
to be here to commentate it.
Absolutely. Like, for those in chat who are unaware, I contacted Mike pre-race and told him, "Yo, Mike, let's cut to the chase. Let's both have some beverages before the race. Let's have the time of our lives. Like, let's just have fun." And that's exactly what happened.
Looked like both of you guys were having the time of your life. It was very cool to see the double face cam reactions to a lot of stuff throughout the run.
Oh yeah. Like, I had the stream on my other monitor. Some of Mike's reactions to stuff happening in his run were golden. That man is a legend. Although I will say, I did go for bathroom percent. Mike did not, so I win that category.
There you go.
Moral wins.
Did you
for
go?
the win.
The question from the chat was whether or not you went for a hand wash skip or not.
Oh, I did not go for hand wash skip. I always wash my
see,
hands
so
after
there
going
you go,
potty.
chat. Didn't even get the full time save.
I mean, I will save time in a lot of places, especially in Fusion, but not in bathroom percent. I always got to keep my hands clean for my controller.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, dude, awesome race nonetheless. Like, the sole reason I went for reverse cleanup was because I was behind my own personal best and not behind Mike.
Right.
Because if I was actually in a good run, I would have done like the regular cleanup route. But I thought to myself, I'm having fun. I'm gonna keep having fun. I'm gonna go the other way and see what happens. And I'll tell you what, that is a very fun cleanup route.
Oh yeah, it looked awesome. I can tell you that much. Sitting here watching it in the comparison, because you and Mike actually high-fived whenever you were entering Sector 6. He was on his way out.
So, that is awesome. That is legit awesome. Oh, that was really good. GG to Mike though for the win, of course.
Absolutely. GG's to both of you guys. Everyone, please follow our runners. You're going to see some more of them this week. We got plenty of matches coming up with this Fusion tournament. We actually have to cut this one, though, because we have Monkey versus Ronald Rage coming up soon, and you will have Darkspy and I on commentary for that. So we will see you guys very soon.
Oh, exactly. We will be right with you, chat. Just give us a moment.